more than halfway through their journey to Port Tumir and the handoff of the package, the mercenaries, Reaper, Barnaby, Gavrodas, and Vanatil, have settled for the night in the small town of Aurelia after a battle in the perilous mountain pass known as the Gauntlet. Their package, a young girl, her nature yet unknown, remains with them. However, she's warned them before of impending danger, and now, in the room with just Reaper and this girl, she looks up at you again, tugging at your sleeve, and says, "There isn't much time. There isn't much time."
Who is it that seeks you?
Don't you? Can't you feel her?
I mean, Reaper will, extend whatever extra sensory perception she perceives she has to attempt to feel what this girl's talking about.
Yeah, roll a perception check with 2 reds, 3 purples.
Okay.
That's intense.
Let's see if your third eye opens.
I'm not very good at perceiving. Oh no! Yeah, as expected. 4 failure, 1 threat.
Your third eye doesn't open because it never existed.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to perceive. This is so outside the bounds of anything you could imagine happening. It's gibberish. It's absolute gibberish. Yeah. It's probably best to just disregard her entirely and put her to sleep.
Reaper, shaking her head, says, "You have god blood, no?"
And she kind of curls her arms in on herself, scratching at her chest and her shoulders, and goes, "No, not blood, no. It's there." And she reaches around her back and just claws at her neck and her shoulders a little more. She's like kind of tensing up, rolling her shoulders like it's always there, latched.
Reaper will inspect her shoulders. I assume she sees nothing.
You see and feel nothing, just empty air.
I do not know who it is that comes for you, but if you want to stick with me, little cub, I can keep you safe.
And dropping any strange action, any pretense of weirdness that was there before, she looks at you quite stoically and lucidly says, "No, you can't." And then she'll turn to whatever bed is available and go lie down.
Reaper will shrug to herself. She's very curious about this girl, but she also doesn't want to push her. So she will wait. I mean, she's got to rest too. I think she'll sit up for a bit to see if anything happens in the next, hour. But after that, she'll go to bed.
Okay. What is Barnaby doing?
Barnaby probably would have liked to have been in the same room as the girl, but will not, because I doubt that Reaper would even go for that. So Barnaby's not even going... Well, he'll entertain the idea, but then he'll say, "Nope, can't do that," and we'll go into the other room. Is anybody up there with him?
There are some people hanging out in the hall, but no one from your party is with you.
With this, Barnaby is going to retire for the night, but in the quiet of his room, with nobody else from the party joining him, he'll take out his treasure trove, so to speak, and will start muttering something, if you will, a recitation of a kind of prayer, and will bless himself, so to speak, through these trinkets that he has, which, as previously established, are some remains of Big Toe, are remains from previous victims, or in other words, sacrifices, in Barnaby's mind, worthy sacrifices, much like the girl. And with that, as he does these rituals to protect himself for the day coming, he'll retire for the night.
You know what? I'm gonna flip over a point and award you guys a light side point for that, Chris.
Ooh. And then he eats one of the dates because there were some dates strewn in amongst the toes.
I gotta keep up my energy.
Downstairs in the parlor, Zalek the driver sips ale with the brothers Sanguine. Looking between the two of you, he says, "Now, like I said, you two know your way out of sticky situations. I don't think this situation is gonna get unsticky without our expertise, so to speak. I'm not keen on handing over this girl to the Covenant, and I think it'd be best if you two just laid your cards out on the table now, said what you wanted to say, what you want to do with her after all. Sanguine like yourself, I'm sure you were hunting blood before, but she's a little more than blood."
Whether the blood is in a living vessel or not makes no difference to us.
"You'll kill her then?"
Not necessarily. In fact, it would be better to keep her alive, so that the blood does not stagnate. But if push comes to shove, and he looks over at Vanatiel, we have no problem shoving back.
And Vanatiel, who just kind of been taking long sips out of his mug, finally puts it down to rest. I think that you are very keen to notice the imbalance of the situation, of what is being asked of us compared to what the Scarlet Covenant would be receiving in turn for our services. It is true, we Sanguine have a particular interest in the blood of the girl, but you of course can use your imagination to many potential outcomes what we might want with her. The bottom line is we do not want to hand her over. What do you want to do with her? How do you see yourself getting out of this any other way except by handing over this package?
"Quite frankly, I mean to collect my payment from this Scarlet Covenant. Then, I think I'll rip the girl right out of their hands. Free them of any other silver they may have on their persons, and send her off on her own with a little sum, enough to get her back home safe and sound, wherever that may be. Then as for me, I might tailing it back to Raykir. This place is too cosmopolitan for me."
Can Vanatiel intuit anything as to any hidden potential objectives, or if that is indeed his intended plan?
Roll vigilance, why don't you? That'll be average.
That is 3 failure and 1 advantage on that. Check!
With those failures, you feel like this man couldn't be speaking anything further from the truth. You don't know what his intentions are, but they're as dirty as Barnaby.
And they smell just as bad.
Oh. Vanatiel will just take another sip and kind of give a slight chuckle and say, "You would intend to take the girl all the way into the hands of the Scarlet Covenant only to take her back." And he kind of raises the glass slightly at the man. "I wish you luck, but there's no way in Vael's hells that you are getting her back once they have her in their claws. No, I think what would be a better plan? You forget all about the Scarlet Covenant, the intended silver that they had for you, and you make your way back to Raykir regardless, to find your fortune elsewhere. You seem to be an enterprising man. Surely there is some other opportunity which awaits you. Alternatively, you come back with us and find out what other secrets this girl perhaps has within her."
"I know a threat when I hear one, freak show. I'm not interested in the girl. I'm not interested in seeing what she is, what she does. I don't care what she is to you. In fact, if all you want is to get your hands on her, you're as wicked as the Covenant then. I was going to show them the pointy end of a blade."
Perhaps there can be some sort of compromise here. You see, the girl herself is not the object of our desire, rather her blood. Perhaps, if we were to obtain a sample of that blood, without harming the girl, that may be enough for our purposes.
Roll Negotiation. That'll be straight negotiation. He'll roll against you. And he got 3 successes. I've been rolling really well.
Yeah, you have.
It's probably all those points you guys gave me at the start.
I only got 1 success.
He'll say, no, here's how it's gonna go. These are the terms, and you're gonna accept them. You help me make sure she gets safe and sound to Port Tumir. And as soon as these Scarlet Covenant bastards show their bellies, you got 'em. I'll give you 1 vial of her blood. And then her and I are on our way. And if you even dare to look after where we're going, or where she's going, well, all the gods damned ethereals of you all won't be able to stop me from getting the pair of you. We have an accord?
Vanatil looks to Gavrodas, and he just kind of gives him, like, a knowing nod. And then he'll stand and extend a hand out for the driver to take.
Zalek, the driver, will shake your hand.
All right, I'm going to activate Vanatil's heroic ability, Betrayal by Blood, by flipping over a destiny point. And basically, Vanatil would like to, as they're shaking hands, just, that freaky sanguine blood magic a little bit, just kind of passes through the hand into his, and he's going to try to intuit from this the true intentions of this man, but also try to suss out, like, what is this man's true desire? Like, what does this man want most? Is he truly just trying to do good by this girl, or, like, what is it that's driving him?
There is a profound sense of guilt driving it all. He's done some terrible things in his life, and perhaps this is recompense at the end of it all. But along with that, I will say, if it comes to this situation that he has painted for you, this scenario, you will know situationally every move he'll make.
Okay. And he breaks the handshake with the man, puts a hand on his shoulder, and just says, "It is all right. There is always something that can be done to make up for past wrongs. I understand that now."
He narrows his eyes at you, not saying anything, but the look is definitely like, you don't know me.
I would ask, perhaps one favor. The horse that has pulled the carriage, I fear that a place such as this, they may not rightfully take care of the beast to manage our journey the rest of the way tomorrow. Perhaps we should go and check, merely to ensure that all is well. And he kind of pats his pants a little bit. Admittedly, we are out of coin. I would perhaps ask if you had any to spare, that we could offer a bit of recompense to the stable hand to ensure that, well, one, that we do not wake in the morning to find our horse has been reacquired or reappropriated by someone else.
I'll check the bloody wagon. You get on your way.
And Vanatil will put his hands together and bow his head, and as a simple thank you, and then he will nod his head. And he will kind of just give a moment's glance to Gavrodas, nod his head again, and then he will go up to his room. Being,
You knock on Barnaby's door!
Yay!
Oh, hey, would you believe it? Luck that we only have 1 bed. Can you believe it?
all you know is that he goes upstairs. We don't know yet where he ends up.
Why is Barnaby? Oh, look, only 1 bed. What are all my clothes doing across the room?
As he's still wearing, like, the string of things across his chest.
Is that a thumb in your pocket? Are you just happy to see me?
Careful. Wouldn't want my big toe to poke you in the back.
Yikes.
Oh my Lanta!
gosh!
Gavrodas, having been left sitting at the table, will finish his drink, get up, and then he will very stealthily follow Zalek out.
Roll average stealth. 2 difficulty.
Yeah, no, all dice have canceled out.
As you follow Zalek out, you see him hand some silver to the stable boy, who starts tending to the horse, and then he goes and does like a cursory inspection of the wagon. And as he stands up, kind of feeling his gut where he got hit, he'll turn and look at you and say, "Oh, what do you want?"
And without stopping, Gavrodas is just going to like pull out the sword and then just stab him. Just like keep moving forward and like use the momentum and just like
And
right
your
into
sword
his wound.
goes through him and like nicks into the wagon like this thunk of wood, and he just like wasted. Brat bastard. Roll damage. It's an attack.
Can I get a boost for just getting the drop on this dude?
Yeah. Plus he's hurt. I'll give you 2 boosts.
Nice. That is 9 damage.
That will end the life of Zalek the driver.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes!
Now who's gonna drive?
As Zalek's body just slumps to the floor, Gavrodas is going to quickly wipe the blood off on Zalek's like tunic, re-sheath it.
And as you resheath it, you hear, and the stable boy drops the brush that he was brushing the horse with. I didn't see nothing.
Okay, well, Noah hates this. Oh, but it's in character.
Do what Gavrodas would do.
What Gavrodas would do, looking at this human boy, is draw his sword again, and as quickly as he can, just take this kid out.
Make an attack. You'll get another boost.
And that is 3 success and 3 advantage.
That's over his wound threshold. You slash him across the throat, and he and then just falls to the ground.
He does hear kind of this cough come from behind him, and Vanatil, who had known of this plan all along, minus the stable hand getting caught up in it, just kind of looks at it and just says, "Well done, brother. Tomorrow, things will go smoother without him. Come, let us clean up this mess."
All right, we'll flash to the morning then. Everyone can get back their strain
Nice.
and heal 1 wound. Waking up, heading downstairs, Barnaby, the girl, and Reaper find Vanatil and Gavrodas with the horse prepped, saddled, and the wagon ready to go just outside the inn.
The driver is where?
He got cold feet.
Reaper will like show the girl to the wagon and like looking at the brothers sanguine. I like that we called them this. Will say, "And what temperature are your feet?"
They are the temperature of the living.
I think in that moment Reaper knows exactly what happened.
Vanatil feels like he just has to meet the bluntness with bluntness.
So which direction do we travel today?
Well, we're going to Port Tamir, of course. Onward, I could drive.
As Barnaby gets into the driver's seat, Reaper will look at Vanatil and Gavrodas in this kind of like, is that your final destination? Is that where you want to go? And will get into the wagon with the girl.
Barnaby, why don't you make for me a daunting driving check?
I got 2 failures and 1 threat. Yippee!
Barnaby has the unwon confidence necessary to press forward, and does so valiantly. With 2 failures and 1 threat, you're off to a bumpy start as you take about an hour to navigate from the innermost parts of Aurelia to the gate, which is a good 15-minute walk.
I was gonna say we probably could have walked
Wait,
there
what
faster.
the heck?
Yeah, but it's like you had to do like 6 12-point turns.
Painful.
Barnaby gets in an argument with the guard at the gate, and then finally getting through and on the open road, everyone is already just like annoyed and exhausted, and everyone will have suffered 2 strain.
As we finally make our way onto the road proper outside of the town, Vanatil will look at Reaper and just say, "All right, I must admit, my curiosity has gotten the best of me. We have a good journey ahead of us today, and I very much would like to prevent anything, or at least be aware of any misfortunes that await us on our travels. Please, demonstrate for us. What do the bones have to say?"
Yeah, this can take place as you break for a little lunch, a ways past midday, more than halfway through the journey to Port Tumir.
Reaper, collecting the runes, will say, "We will have to be specific in our question. The little cub has made me aware of some kind of threat she believes to exist, so it is possible the bones will pick up on the same energy."
That is most grave indeed. But, Reaper, I must encourage you, as the channel through which these questions flow, perhaps if you were to ask a more personal question, something that is really irking you, that will yield a clear result.
Me activating my heroic ability to prove that Gavrodos killed that guy last night. So useless. How about these? I do not believe the threat the girl has felt is real. I cast the bones. We see what they say. It turns true. You believe me, no?
Very well. Then can you may consider me a believer?
She rolls her eyes at him like, I know that you don't believe, you little brat. But she will take the bones and, as we are getting ready for lunch, sort of cast them, asking the question, is this threat real?
You get a pretty resounding yes, is what you read. Whatever impression you garner, however you decipher these runes and their markings and their positions, what have you, indubitably, yes, this threat is real.
The bones say yes.
Then so it must be. And if we see this threat today, along our journey, then perhaps it will finally be a true test of your mettle. I have seen you handle yourself quite adeptly with all the other threats that have come along our way, but I feel very secure that you are in our company. And he kind of gives a glance over to Barnaby like, ugh, not sure about you.
Barnaby seems loyal to the Covenant.
Undoubtedly, as are we all.
Gavrodas just looks at Vanatil and doesn't say a word. Instead, just the same sour expression is just stamped on his face.
Reaper will lean very close to Vanatil and like way too close. This is an invasion of personal space. And she will gesture with a single finger between the two of them and say, perhaps not all of us.
And Vanatil just gives a wide grin and will say, allegiances to be interpreted by the holder of that allegiance. But I must say, you, he says, kind of stepping back a little bit from this and wagging his finger at Reaper, you have entertained me for this wonderful display. I thank you for that. And as I said, I do believe that the bones shall be determined to speak the truth. Perhaps by the end of the day. Or, as I likely suspect, it is a mere party trick.
I look forward to the end of the day.
Come, I have long awaited our lunch. I am famished.
Reaper rolls her eyes and follows.
As everyone mounts back up, lunch over. Chris, gonna need you to make another formidable.
Gavrodas, knowing how bumpy it was the first time, as Barnaby is getting up to go into the driver's seat, he'll say, Barnaby, you should take a rest, and then let me try for a while.
Well, all right then. And Barnaby is going up in the back and will situate himself right across from the grill. Yeah, and will gladly relieve himself of the duties, being a little tired.
All right, Noah, I'll spend a dark side point, so that'll be 1 challenge die, 4 difficulty dice. Anyone can help him, by the way. Give a little boosty.
Oh, wait, for real?
You get 1, yeah.
I'll be backseat driving a little bit and be like, "Hey, watch out for the watch out, we got precious cargo."
You actually get a setback die.
Well, with the comforting words of Barnaby in his ear holes,
Holy crap.
Gavrodas got 4 successes.
Yeah. Say, you got easy goes it, easy does it.
I love Barnaby. He's awful.
Then this is what I'm going to say. You will reach the city at sunset. The sun is setting over the distant ocean horizon. And I'm leaving this up to you, Noah, as the driver. You know that you can skirt the city and just go straight to the docks, or you can go through the city proper and go through the same fare that you did in Aurelia, having to go through gates and guards and whatnot. Or you can just go through the outskirts and straight to the docks where the Scarlet Covenant ship is most likely waiting. And in fact, as you come closer to the city, you can see the docks. You have some pretty good eyesight as a sanguine. And you see some red and black sails that are unmistakable as your destination.
Gavrodas, knowing how these things work, greasy palms and such. He won't say anything, but he will steer the wagon to go towards the outskirts and go around the city proper towards the docks.
All right. That will cost you some extra time. And so by the time you are 1 decision away from reaching the docks and the Scarlet Covenant waiting for you, night has fallen. There's still a shimmer of orangish light on the horizon, but the sun has fled completely.
Very quickly, in Urvale, calling back to Vanatil in the back of the wagon. Do you know what the wild woman's plans are with the child?
I do not believe she is sympathetic to the Scarlet Covenant. Perhaps she could be convinced she is into this voodoo. Yeah. I believe she would be enticed to come along with us.
And what of the smelly one?
He just responds, I believe we have plenty of need for curiosities in the depths. He can come with, willing or unwilling.
Very well. Then we head to the docks. If it appears we're outmatched, we will not even engage with the Scarlet Covenant, but divert to a delve and take all of them with us to the Enclave, willing or otherwise. And then with that, he's gonna smack the reins and keep on going straight towards the docks.
Okie dokie.
Just kind of as they're going, and Vanatil wraps up this conversation with his brother, he actually, and kind of intentionally in line of sight with Reaper, Vanatil pulls out just a knife that he has in one of his kind of leather sashes around him, and he gives a long slit down the palm of his hand, and he starts running it up and down the shaft of his bow, and it starts the blood starts running into all the creaks and crevices inside the bow, almost giving it this accentuated deep crimson color, which is barely visible in the nighttime, but he starts kind of just muttering this, again, almost like a prayer-like chant to himself.
Reaper is watching this with rapt attention.
As the wagon pulls to a stop at the end of this dock, you can clearly see waiting beside a gangplank are 2 people in priestly garb, their heads shaved, wearing quite heavy red and black makeup that's painted over their eyes and faces and different symbols, and similar red and black robes. Standing with them are 2 pretty, heavily armored men in similar garb, or at least in similar colors. The sailors scattered throughout the boat, only a handful wear the Covenant's colors. The others, the vast majority, seem to be hired hands.
Upon seeing this sight, how close are they? Are they closing the distance between them?
You tell me, Noah.
Gavrodas stops a good 60 feet away. medium range. And he'll position the wagon such that, like, the wagon is visible to them, but not immediately reachable.
You do see one kind of like, put his hand over his eyes, like, oh, what's that over there? Like peering in the distance type of gesture.
Barnaby is going to stand up, is going to wave frantically his hand above his head, and will say, almost a little nervous, as if meeting one of your heroes or something like that, will say, "Hi, brothers, we got the package. We got the package here."
Barnaby, not so loud. This is a public dock. Go, run to them. Tell them we have arrived. We will prep the package to deliver.
Not without the package. Barnaby will start to get serious.
As this conversation is going on, the two armored men begin walking up the dock toward you.
Great. Barnaby is elated, and he's going to even more frantically move his hand. Say, we got her over here. Yeah, this one over here. There she is. And we'll point towards her as to direct these two armored men.
Barnaby, you notice the priests, their eyes flitting from you to the girl, just go wide in like shock intermingled with anger, and then just like acceptance of this fact that she's out in the open. And one of them will actually start briskly stalking toward you as well, the second remaining at the gate.
That is far enough. Do not come any closer until we have established that you have the agreed upon payment.
The two armored men will stop about 30 feet away as the priest catches up with them, and the priest will say, "You are in no position to back down. Bring her here, and the deal will be complete. You'll be paid forthwith."
Oh, that's good enough for me. And Barnaby will try to grab the girl, and in this attempt will try to bring her out of the wagon towards the priest.
What is Reaper's reaction towards Barnaby trying to take the girl?
I mean, Reaper would look to the brothers Sanguine to follow their lead at this juncture. She wouldn't have brought the cart here had she been driving. So it's kind of like, what is your plan? I don't want to mess this up for you. She's also not keen to die today, so...
Right.
Very quickly, in Urvale, Gavrodas will say, "Yes, I do not like this. Rid us of the extra weight, and we will be on our way."
No. At the opportune moment. Go with her. Accompany them to the guards. I will wait here and tend after the cart. I await your signal. That's all he says. And then he, talking back to Barnaby, says, "Very well, Barnaby. You three, go with the girl. Meet them, collect our payment. I will wait here with the horses. Be quick about it."
In that instance, Reaper will stop Barnaby from touching the girl at all, and will get out of the wagon with her to go, all three of them, up there.
He's definitely going to attempt again, but then we'll respect that, but we'll kind of hover right next to her.
Gavrodas will hop down, and he will, for a brief moment, walk close by Reaper, and he'll whisper to her, "Stay close to the girl and await my signal." And then he will walk ahead of them, kind of side by side next to Barnaby.
The girl will look up at Reaper and say, "We're all going to die."
Reaper can only think of that Bones reading that she did earlier. Like, yeah, you're probably right. is kind of the vibes that Reaper gives her and says, "Is there nothing we can do?"
The sea. Safety in the sea. But not in the hands of the red ones.
She will look to Gavrodas to see if he heard that.
Gavrodas, who is always listening.
It has been a qualifying trait of his.
I will say, though, if Gavrodas heard it, Barnaby heard it.
But with that, Barnaby is going to flash a look towards Reaper, and then will, in an instant, as they're walking towards the red ones, will take out her dagger and will grab the girl and put a dagger to her throat.
The priest will shout out, "What are you doing?" And the guards of the priests will bustle forward.
And with a readied action at that point, Vanatil from the cart is going to let loose an arrow at one of these guards.
Okay, go for it.
He gets 5 successes, 1 advantage. I am going to, we'll call this his prayer shot that he did. So I'm going to flip a destiny point to be able to add damage equal to my ranks in my agility characteristic. So that adds 4 more damage to my already 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it does 15 damage total to this
Ooh.
armored dude.
That's a lot.
Okay, he will suffer 10 wounds and just get absolutely floored, but picks himself back up and continues. I think at that point we gotta go initiative.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right, everyone roll. It's cool for everyone.
It's cool.
It's cool, you guys.
Reaper got 1 success, 1 advantage.
Vanatil got 1 success.
Gavrodas got 1 success.
Barnaby rolled 1 success and 1 advantage.
The first guard rolled 1 advantage, and the second guard rolled 2 advantage. Meanwhile, the priests, the pair of them, rolled 2 success, 2 advantage.
Boo hiss. That's fine. They're my targets. I'm gonna come for them.
Because we have players turning against players here, we're going to alter this, and this will not be a flexible initiative order, but a fixed one. So, it will begin with the priests, then Barnaby, then Reaper, and then Vanatil, Gavrodas, and then the 2 guards.
How close are we to the Scarlet Covenant?
15 feet.
Okay, good to know.
And you're equidistant from the wagon. The priest that is closest to you will draw a dagger and then will direct the guards forward, giving them respective boosts. The priest near the boat will rally the other Scarlet Covenant members on top of the boat, and 5 of their minions will join the fight, going at the end of the initiative.
Barnaby is going to yell in the direction of those who are loyal to the Scarlet Covenant and will say, "Protect the asset at all costs." And he'll actually throw the girl towards them.
You can. I'm gonna give Reaper, who's closest, a chance to resist this.
Oh, for sure.
With an athletics check. And just also for clarity, I spent a destiny point to rally those minions.
Nice.
Chris, you're gonna use dark side points from now on.
Yes! Oh my gosh, okay. Ryan, am I allowed another action?
No.
Ah!
This is your action, and it's contested athletics with Reaper.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if Chris is using light side points, then I'm just gonna flip that right, or dark side points. I'm gonna flip that right back and upgrade this, because I don't want this girl getting chucked.
All right, both of you roll athletics.
Oh, that could have been so much better, Reaper.
Let's pray and hope. Come on, Big Thumb. Woohoo! Barnaby got 4 successes.
1 success, 4 advantage.
What's up?
Sorry. She does not roll well when it counts.
The girl is shoved across the dock into the hands of the priest. However, with those advantage that Reaper has, Reaper will get a boost, Vana will get a boost, and Gavrodas will get a boost, and Barnaby, you are not able to take any more maneuvers. So you're done.
You're done, son!
You donezo.
Reaper's turn.
Here's the question. Is it possible for Reaper to attack these priests and not catch the girl in the, shockwave radius of her weapon?
You can attack the priest, yes, because the girl is in front of the priest, and you only hit people beside, which is 1 guard.
Okay, perfect. I would love to do that, then. I will just come at them full force with my spear scythe.
And Barnaby gets an opportunity attack on you.
Oh, can I do that, my tumble thing?
Yeah, it's up to you, Laurel.
Okay, I will take the 2 strain to disengage, and then I will attack that priest.
Go for it.
That is 1 triumph, 2 advantage, 1 success.
Crit.
Crit. Don't mind if I do. The target drops whatever is in its hand. Is that the girl?
The girl. Yes! That's the girl.
Oh no!
Reaper!
And how much damage did you deal, Laurel?
I don't know how to calculate that. The weapon damage is 3, and then plus the success 4, plus 2 is 6, plus another 3 from the blast from
You
the shockwave.
kill him.
Yes!
Kill the priest.
Do I injure that guard as well?
What's your blast property?
It's 3 as well.
Then no, the guard takes no damage.
Can I spend my advantage to, get the girl under my control, in my arm, and then move on to the boat?
You can use advantage. You can use 2 advantage to make an immediate maneuver, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would like to do.
Okay, guard will attack you. The guard will hit you for 6 damage. Yeah.
Okay,
6
I
damage.
soak 5, so I take 1. Reaper's pretty beefy.
All right, Vanatil's turn.
He's gonna just go and attack that same guard who he has already shot once, trying to finish El Jabo.
The technical term.
On Vanatil's attack, he rolled 3 success and 1 advantage, so that is 10 damage. Oh, wait, hang on. Modify it. I'm gonna modify it. He gets a boost because of the thing that happened.
This is true.
All right. So make that 3 success and 3 advantage. So that will be a total of 10 damage.
The guard takes 5 wounds, and that is out for him.
Ooh, nice. It just goes, as he's like clambering back up to his feet in this heavy plate armor, the next arrow just goes straight through his throat and like pins him down to the ground. With those 3 advantage, could have critted, but now he's dead. So I am just going to add a boost to... Okay, yeah. So I'll use 1 of the advantage to add a boost to Gavrodas, another boost, and then I'll use 2 of the advantages to give a boost to Reaper on her next turn.
Dope.
Gavrodas.
So, currently there's only one person that's still close to Gavrodas, I believe. I believe that to be Barnaby.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Noah feels bad for attacking Chris, but it's what Gavrodas would do. I'm sorry, Chris. Okay, then, here's what's gonna happen with 1 boost from Reaper, 1 from Vanatil, and 1 from his duelist feat. I'll go ahead and flip a light side point to upgrade it. Go for maximum bang for buckage here. And I will also suffer 2 strain to add the ensnare quality. And that is 2 success and 7 advantage.
Okay.
So that will deal 9 damage.
Which is how many wounds, Chris?
That would be 7.
And I will spend 2 of those to crit.
And then is it for every amount that you have that you could crit with again, you get to add 10?
I think Brett should stop talking. Just kidding.
And I will crit. And I'm just going to crit the 1 time. I'm not going to add stuff to it. Biakuaz. This is a special sword known as the Bloodletting Blade, and it says when this weapon inflicts a critical injury, it inflicts the bleeding out critical injury instead of one determined through rolling for the result. So I will spend 2 of those advantage to activate that and inflict the bleeding out critical hit, also ensnaring on this attack. And then I will spend 3 more of those advantage to activate the Bull Rush talent that I have when making a brawl or a melee check. I can spend 3 advantage or 1 triumph to knock an opponent prone.
Dang!
And move them up to 1 range band away.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm actually going to add this, and I want to crit here, and then what I'm going to do is... Oh, Chris, this hurts me. Also, I forgot about this. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. No, it's all good.
Just seeing this situation devolve very quickly, but being ready for it. After Barnaby makes himself open, having shoved the girl towards the priests, Gavrodas takes that opening, and he, in one hand, seemingly out of nowhere, pulls out a length of cord, and he uses that to wrap around Barnaby's outstretched hand after he shoved the girl, and then in one swift motion, he brings his blade up across Barnaby's chest, just slicing him from hip to shoulder. And then with that cord, in one more motion, he's going to twist Barnaby's arms around, wrap the cord also around Barnaby's leg, and then kick him, knocking him 1 range band away, toward the wagon, towards Vanatil.
I worked at a rodeo for a summer. That's what this is.
Barnaby slashed, clatters across the dock, and comes to a stop against the wagon as blood gushes from this wound.
And I'll use, the last advantage to give that to Reaper. as a boost.
Oh dang, that's two extra boosts to Reaper.
The one guard is dead, so there's just one guard remaining. Reaper is the closest one.
Come at me, bro.
All right, one success, one triumph. That will be
Yes.
6 damage.
Okay, 1.
Oh, one wound. That's enough for a crit. Slightly dazed. The target is disoriented until the end of the counter.
Oh dear. What does that mean for me?
Dazed and confused, like, well, I don't know where I am.
You add 1 setback to every check you make, Laurel.
Okay.
And that's the end of that guard's turn. And so the minions, these 5 adherents, fanatics of the cause, will scramble down the gangplank and onto the dock and close the distance. And that'll be the end of their turn. Which brings us back to the priests. The one priest that remains will also close the distance between the guard, the girl, and Reaper and himself, and grab hold of the girl and start to drag her back toward the ship. Barnaby's turn. You will suffer 1 wound and 1 strain right off the bat because you're bleeding out.
Okay, all good. How close am I to Reaper?
You can use your full movement to make it to Reaper.
Barnaby is ensnared.
Oh, actually, you can't move at all.
But you can make a 3 difficulty athletics check to get out of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Barnaby's gonna do just that, and will try with his might.
Okay, 3 difficulty athletics.
Blech, why so much athletics? Okay. Come on! Grandma needs a new pair of shoes! Oh, yeah! Okay, we got 1 success and 2 threats.
Great. A new pair of shoes.
With those 2 threats, I'm going to say that Barnaby's going to suffer 2 strain
Okay.
as you free yourself from this ensnarement. But then you're free to move and act.
Barnaby is going to, after he's out of this prone position and ensnared, he's going to say under his breath and gradually increase intensity and volume, like such. He's going to say, he's going to say, directed towards Reaper, "You will not take her." And he's going to start charging towards Reaper.
This little stinky, nasty tiefling is gonna attack this 6'8" Demlick woman.
There's just toes flying off left and right.
My dates!
The toes hit him in the face as he
Oh,
runs.
that's what pissed off. As the slash came across his chest, you get a slow-mo shot of the big toe flying away.
I'm going to flip over 2 dark side points and I am going to unleash, which is my special ability. Supreme style, baby! And I am going to unleash on Reaper. I assume she's the only adversary in...
This is true. However, Unleash only destroys minions.
Well, Reaper's kind of a minion.
In what way is Reaper a minion?
Oh, well, that's disappointing. Well, there's no minions on the opposing side. They're all main characters.
Okay, with that, I will count it as, well, basically just you can do 2 upgrades to your attack.
Okay, yeah, I'll use those dark side points. I'm gonna do 2 upgrades. Sounds good. Let go.
Well, you also need some.
and a setback
Ryan,
die,
is it okay
please.
if I don't have a setback die?
Here, I will modify it because
Wait.
Or any difficulty
Ryan,
dice.
I need to modify that. You're not allowed to modify it. Let's go back. So I am limping, and I got my mouth around Reaper's ankle, and I start gnawing on it. I forgot to mention I don't have any teeth. I got 3 failures.
Oh!
Hey Ryan, can I have 4 successes? Sorry.
do you want to give that last boost to your ally, which will be the guard?
Isn't that just lovely? Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry. Because I'll say, we could have been gods as I die.
Reaper's turn.
Yeah, after this light ankle chewing, Reaper is going to...
You know what? It's canon. It's canon.
Give me a toes.
Just give me a taste.
I'll bite your leg off.
Oh my gosh. Reaper is going to look at Barnaby and just so deadly cold swing the spear around to attack him.
But you're dazed and confused. So let us all remember,
Yeah, so
children.
I get one setback die, right? Is this 2 difficulty, Ryan?
Always, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
The question is, do I want to add a setback to do more damage? I'm feeling pretty good about my chances
Yeah, I
here.
think that would be great. Why don't you do
I
that?
will remind you, Chris, that I currently have 3 boosts.
Hey, why don't
Here we
you?
go. Ooh, baby. 3 success, 2 advantage.
Oh, that hurts right there. You could probably just like stomp.
15 damage, please.
Jeez! Good thing we landed on her side.
And then this old grandpa is dead. Straight up. Yeah, so I am beyond the threshold. I'm at 23.
And you will immediately suffer a critical injury. Hamstrung, you lose your free maneuver until the end of the encounter.
Yeah.
Oh wait, and does Barnaby take another wound and strain due
You
to
know
the
what,
bleeding
Brett?
out?
He already did.
He already did.
He already did at the
Second.
beginning.
That was the beginning of his turn.
Oh, Chris, I'm really sorry to do this.
I would like to pass my 2 advantage onto Vonatil as a boost, please.
All right, it's Vonatil's turn then.
Yay! Finishing off the one guard, Vana is going to turn his attention to the priest, who is currently running off with the girl, and he is going to attempt to...
Another technical term, I see.
All right.
You will upgrade the difficulty because you are attacking a target with an engaged ally.
Upgrading meaning I move it to 3 or I add a red.
You add a red.
This is interesting. I got 2 success, 3 advantage, 1 triumph, and 1 despair.
I'd like to read you this rule. Despair automatically causes attack to hit ally.
Oh, no.
So, but also remember this: despairs and triumphs do not cancel each other out. So you get the full effect of the triumph, and you get a full effect of the despair.
Tell me what happens.
Sounds like the arrow went a little too far through the priest.
Sounds like you gotta roll damage, Brett.
Damage. So I am going to crit and add 10 with those 3 advantage. So, okay. So 9 damage. And then doing a crit with 10 additional. Overpowered. The target leaves himself open, and the attacker may immediately attempt another free attack against him using the exact same pool as the original attack.
With that despair, you know that you, with everything you have, this triumph, the advantage, the success, you're confident. You aim at the priest and you let the arrow fly. The inner monologue in your head has been hyping you up about how much of an expert you are this whole time. And then at the last second, as the minions are kind of starting to crowd around the priest, he pulls the girl closer toward him and your arrow strikes her in the back, dealing 9 damage to her, and that critical injury is inflicted upon her.
Whew.
So I can attack her again? I feel like I can attack in the direction again. Like, can it be like he, like, almost that he's shocked by this and he, like, opens himself up?
You can attack the priest. You can make an attack on the priest.
All right. My second attack on the priest does 8 damage.
You kill him. He's dead.
So this arrow pierces this poor girl straight in the back. She collapses out of shock, and then another arrow quickly comes soaring after it, going directly into the priest's eyeball, and he falls over dead. And with those 3 advantage, I am going to grant 1 bonus die to Gavrodas and 1 to Reaper.
Gavrodas' turn.
Gavrodas is going to advance upon this guard. I'm assuming he's got melee defense.
2, yes.
And I'll go ahead and I'll flip a point. Boop. And that is 2 success, 1 threat. So that is going to be 9 damage.
He takes 4 wounds. Being his turn now, he is going to attack Gavrodas, who just attacked him. Reaper's off the hook. And with 5 success, 2 threat, and a triumph,
Oh, my Lanta!
he will crit. Well, first off, you will take 9 damage.
Okay, and I'll soak 3 of that for 6 wounds.
And you will suffer 1 strain each time you perform an action because you're at the brink.
Freak, I'm at the brink, dude.
The minions will rush forward and attacking Gavrodas and Reaper. You will take another 4 damage, each of you.
0 for Reaper. Beautiful 5 soak.
That is beautiful.
The priests are dead. Barnaby, lying on the dock, blood streaming from an open wound across his chest. As a fleck of his blood seeping out from this wound just passes under the large toe hanging from around his neck, it starts to glow a strange maroon.
Aren't you fools? That I was powerful.
As the flowing blood ceases and begins to reverse into Barnaby's body, you are brought back to 11 out of 12 wounds. And the big toe around your neck dissolves.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
what?
yeah,
What
baby.
is this?
Did that cure the crit?
No.
Barnaby's got 1 turn. Okay, because it's past the wound threshold.
Oh, good.
So you have 1 turn, and then you're back down. After the toe heals you.
I'm so confused.
This is one for the history books, baby.
This is what's going to happen. Oh, okay, this is risky. In a last-ditch effort, Barnaby concedes the fact that the Scarlet Covenant will probably not get this girl. And so with that, he takes out his bow, readies his arrow, and will activate the talent of precise archery to hit and hopefully kill the girl.
Ooh,
Boom!
you wascally wabbit.
All right.
I am going to upgrade. Let's do this. Okay.
This is short range, so just 1.
And Barnaby got 1 success and 2 advantage.
For a total of how much damage?
Total damage would be 7 plus 1 success, which will be 8 in total.
As the girl writhes on the ground, reeling from Vonatil's shot, she looks up just in time to meet eyes with Reaper. And you see her mouth the same words she spoke to you as you were walking down the dock. You're all gonna die. And then an arrow impacts her chest. Her eyes go dark, and she falls still.
Oh,
Boom. With that, Barnaby, after taking that last shot at the girl, will collapse to the ground.
On the ship, the sails begin to be unfurled, rigging done up as the sailors start to get out of there. With or without the minions, with or without the Covenant people. Reaper's turn.
Reaper is going to run up to the guard and then use the tumble talent to disengage from them, so I'll take 2 strain. If possible, I would like to close the rest of the distance between me and the girl's body, to kind of like gather her as quickly as I can.
That'll take an extra maneuver, which will give you 2 more strain. And now you're up by the minions. Yeah, you can attack the minions. You have an action still.
Okay, cool, I will do that. A beautiful 3 success and 3 advantage.
You kill all 5 of them.
Reaper sees the girl die, grabs her spear, both hands, runs, just bolts straight down the dock for the ship, and thunderously. Like, she is heavy, and this makes a lot of sound. She will, like, duck and tumble to get out of the way of the guards, keep running, and then just sweep 3 of the minions down like she's harvesting wheat, like, just cutting them down.
You do so effortlessly. There is nothing standing in the way between you and the gangplank.
That's it for Reaper. Oh, wait, sorry, I lied. I would like to give a boost to Vana and Gavardas with my 3 advantage there.
Vonatil's turn. He notices just the thunderous movement of Reaper and cutting down these minions, sees the dead girl's body on it, and just knows, all right, guess we're going on the boat. So he's going to start booking it in the direction of the boat, basically just trying to get as close to the boat or on the boat as possible, trying to bypass the guard, and he will... Can Vanatil make it onto the boat with a single maneuver?
No.
All right. Can he make it with 2 maneuvers?
Yes.
Then he is going to use 1 maneuver, go halfway. He's going to suffer 2 strain, make it the rest of the way. And then he is going to use an anti-kinetics check to freeze the guard's armor, just like its chest piece, in place, wherever it is, to prevent it from giving chase.
Cool. You suffer 4 strain.
Do I need to do a check associated with that?
Yeah, you need to do an anti-kinetics roll.
How difficult would that be?
That'll be 3.
On this anti-kinetics check, Vanatil got 1 success and 1 advantage.
You freeze the armor. He's unable to move.
Nice. As he's clambering up this boat, he just looks back at the guard, clenches his fist, and this force contains the armor.
Gavardas, seeing this opening as the armor freezes in place in an unnatural way, is going to run all the way to the dock, where he, very quickly slides to a stop, and using his action picks up the body of this girl, and then will suffer 2 more strain to, book it onto the boat.
You're there. That brings it to Reaper, the last one on the dock.
Reaper would like to use a free action to spit at Barnaby's unconscious body and then run towards the boat and get on it.
You cross the gangplank as the sailors, frantic and confused as all hell, unfurl the sails, and the boat starts to slowly move away from the dock. As Reaper approaches the girl, her blood draining onto the planks of the deck, you stoop down to kind of just examine her, maybe even cradle her. And as you do, she just blinks a little and looks up at you.
Ooh.
Goes, "Are we all dead?"
Not yet.
And with that, you depart from Port Tumir. No one remains to see scrambling guards and panicked townsfolk clamber onto the dock, finding the bodies of the massacred Scarlet Covenant, but not Barnaby. He gasps awake in a dark alley, a woman's face staring down at him, her skin pockmarked with decay and radiating strange energy. She merely smiles, then all fades for Barnaby. But now far, far and away in the great wide ocean aboard the ship, the crew, the mercenaries, they all make for the forbidden shores and safety of Viridian. An expanse of water ahead of you, the danger past, and the mystery of divine blood, alive for one more day. Thank you for listening. This has been Riftwalkers Blood Run.